You're about to listen to TADPOG. Tyler and Dave play old games. It's a comedy video game podcast. We would like to stress that the hosts are not experts and are really just very crass commentators. Seriously, this is an explicit podcast that happens to talk about video games sometimes. So please enjoy this pretty okay podcast with Tyler and Dave.
The date is August 5th, 1977. It is a tumultuous year for New York City. On this date, it is 93 degrees outside. The city has recently been gripped by a 2-day blackout. Currently, Best of My Love by The Emotions, Margaritaville by Jimmy Buffett, and Cold as Ice by Foreigner dominate the charts. Star Wars, Saturday Night Fever, Smokey and the Bandit, and Eraserhead are top at the box office. New York City does celebrate the recent victory of the New York Yankees over the Los Angeles Dodgers. Reggie Jackson at the helm becomes Mr. October due to this World Series. But most notably, the Son of Sam killer has inspired terror all over New York City. As of this date, he has killed 6 people and injured 8. The threat of his attacks leaves people inside and abandoning discos. People saying that this is the death of disco, which police have rumored may have been his motivation. He taunts the police with letters as they pursue his capture, yet he remains elusive. One such letter follows. I am deeply hurt by your calling me a woman hater. I am not, but I am a monster. I am the Son of Sam. I am a little brat. When Father Sam gets drunk, he gets mean. He beats his family, sometimes ties me up in the back of the house. Other times he locks me in the garage. Sam loves to drink blood. Go out and kill, commands Father Sam. Behind our house some rest, mostly young, raped and slaughtered. Their blood drained, just bones now. Papa Sam keeps me locked up in the attic too. I can't get out, but I can look out the attic window and watch the world go by. I feel like an outsider. I am on a different wavelength than everyone else, programmed to kill. However, to stop me, you must kill me. Attention all police. Shoot me first. Shoot to kill or else. Get out of my way or you will die. Papa Sam is old now. He needs some blood to preserve his youth. He has had too many heart attacks. Too many heart attacks. Ugh, it hurts, sonny boy. I miss my pretty princess most of all. She is resting in Our Lady's house, but I'll be with her soon. I am the monster, Beelzebub, the chubby behemoth. I love to hunt, prowling the streets, looking for fair game, tasty meat. The women of Queens are the prettiest of all. I must be the water they drink. I live for the hunt, my life, blood for Papa. Mr. Borelli, sir, I don't want to kill anymore. No, sir, no more. But I must. Honor thy father. I want to make love to the world. I love people. I don't belong on the earth. Return me to yahoos. To the people of Queens, I love you, and I want to wish all of you a happy Easter. May God bless you in this life and in the next year for now. I say goodbye and good night. Police, let me haunt you with these words. I'll be back. I'll be back. To be interpreted as bang, 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 ugh. Yours in murder, Mr. Monster. This is the story of 3 such individuals living in New York in August 5th, 1977. Donna Jackson.
Yes.
You are the girlfriend of a notorious drug dealer in New York City. The drug game has not been particularly strong as of late, but somehow you've managed to flourish. Your boyfriend, whose name is Matt Gentile, but on the streets he is known as Gentle G. He leans a lot on you, as others in the community certainly would not respect or listen to a woman. So he looks to you. He's a smart, intelligent man who runs a good business, but he certainly depends on you for a lot of things. I would imagine you're a native to New York?
Yes.
He is not. He's from Texas originally. His brother was a pimp that was murdered by Charles Manson. And after that, he fled Texas and came to New York, getting out of the prostitution game and dealing drugs. You're not entirely sure where he's getting his influx of product. It seems to be extremely scarce as of lately. He's one of the few people that you know of in the city that dependably have product. So today, very hot. You do actually have air conditioning though, so it's not so bad in your apartment, which is actually fairly well furnished. So I imagine you sleep in, so you wake up in your large, round, able to rotate and vibrate bed in a garishly decorated bedroom. Outside the cracked doors where you see light, you hear coffee percolating, you hear G humming to himself, and you hear click-clack of tools, maybe.
I will go out the door and see if I can find some coffee.
Yeah, you go out, and he is in a bathrobe. It looks like he's pouring both you and him a cup of coffee. He knows how you take it. The coffee. And other things, more than likely.
Okay.
And slides it to you.
I take it.
He drinks
Keep them coming.
He drinks his black, which you can tell by his face he does not like, but he feels like it's more manly if he drinks a black. Mm-hmm. He, despite his very gruff persona, he very much likes Star Wars. He has posters around the room, and he looks like he is currently working on a small model of the Millennium Falcon.
It looks like your model's coming along nicely.
It is. I didn't think I'd like this movie that much, but man, it's fucking good.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
DJ, would you do me a favor?
Sure, anything.
The other day, when I was out on the street, some lady handed me a book, and I flipped through it, and it seemed somewhat interesting. Would you just read a little bit out of it to me while I put this together?
Sure.
He motions over to the couch where you see a book. Looks like it's a very worn book, and you see the spine is broken enough that it is face up to a page, perfectly flat on the couch. You can't see the cover of it.
Is it in English?
Yes.
Is it handwritten or typed?
You see it is typed, but there are lots of annotations in the margins of pages.
Written in blood, bound in human flesh. Have fun reading.
You want me to read from this page here?
Yes, please.
I will read from the page it's open to.
Okay. Do you look at the cover?
No.
Okay. As you read from the book, it discusses, because you see there are drawn annotations out to the side, but it talks about the great Lord Xenu and how millions of years ago there was another planet where he is from and came to Earth and destroyed thetans and volcanoes and all sorts of strange nonsense things. And you see written off in the margins, it corrects Xenu to Christ and corrects other passages to Lucifer and Jehovah, and margins written in as the story not being entirely accurate, but it is the beginning of the unity that exists in all people. As you read through it, give me a sanity check.
Do you want to know how to sanity?
I'm looking. Do I need to roll? And I have 35. I need to roll less than 35 or 35
Yes.
and less? Okay. No, I rolled a 62.
You take 1 point of sanity damage.
So does my 35 go to 34 then?
Yes.
Okay.
And you gain 1 point in the Cthulhu mythos.
I don't think that's on the sheet. But it's 0 now, right?
It's 0 now.
So I'll just write in 1 somewhere.
And so your 1 point in that decreases your max sanity now to 34.
Okay.
So you can't regain that point. Because you read it to him for a while. Looks like he finishes up his model and finishes up his coffee. Thank you. That's enough. That's enough.
Some pretty strange stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. But I guess I sort of like it. You know, it's science fiction, you know.
Where did you say you got the book?
This lady outside the bodega handing them out to a lot of people. And I thought it was kind of odd that they're all these weird used copies. Mm-hmm. You know, I would have figured at least like, who are those people that hand out all the little Bibles in hotel rooms? Like those people.
Like those people, yeah.
They hand out, because they had like the new Bibles at least, you know. They're handing out these weird in the margins, but I don't know. I imagine they're starting some sort of, I don't know, maybe it's marketing for a movie. I don't know.
Could be.
It's interesting enough. Well, I need you to go with me tonight. There's a club. I mean, I know we haven't been to the disco in a long fucking time, but there is a club that's actually booming pretty hard. And I've talked to the owners. I've sold to the owners. They're down, and I'd like to go there, and we're going to sell some product to some pretty influential people. And, I mean, it's big enough that no one's worried about Son of Sam.
All right, sounds good. Should I dress up?
You better. Because I've come across this new stuff that I don't know how much I'll be selling it at this club, but it's been going like crazy ever since I started selling it. And he looks like he has his briefcase under the kitchen table, and he pulls it out and opens it up, pulls out a small plastic baggie of these white rocks. They're calling it crack. He slides them to you. Do not take it.
Oh, don't worry. You know I don't sample the product.
Because this is some serious shit. Doesn't last as long, and it's pretty dirt cheap to manufacture. So I'm selling it to lower end clients.
Because it's cheaper.
It's cheaper, and I don't know. It also doesn't really suit the tastes of I guess the richer people.
I see.
Make a. Is there a skill for? I don't know if it's spot. I don't think it'd be spot hidden, but what's an allegory for sense motive?
There's psychology and psychoanalyst. Those might work.
Because maybe it is. I think bluff is opposed by spot hidden. So make it spot hidden. We'll just roll with that.
30, which is a pass.
Okay. Yeah, you feel like he's holding something back, and like he's dancing around using certain words as he's telling you about this product, which isn't like him.
Go ahead and tell me straight. I feel like you're hiding something from me. G.
You see, he sort of glares at you. He's gotten, you can talk back to him a reasonable amount because he trusts you. He's never hit you, but he has certainly pushed you around and yelled at you before. He sort of narrows his eyes at you and then shrugs like he gives up. Somebody higher up the chain than me has been passing this down and selling it to me either free or extremely cheap. And I could turn around and make about a 300% markup on it.
Who gives away product for free?
He just shrugs his shoulders.
Sounds like some fucked up shit.
Well, yeah, but money spends. It looks like and basically for the area you're in, this is opulence in your apartment. Not many people have air conditioning. But I don't know, only thing, I've never met him directly. All I know is people call him Zeus. But the club we're going to go tonight, it's called, looks like he thumbs through his briefcase, Studio 54.
All right, I'll meet you there. What time?
I'd like to get there a little earlier, so let's say 8:30.
It's a date.
It looks like if you get there after I do or before I do, looks like he hands you a business card with a purple dot on it.
Okay, I'll take it.
That'll get you through the door. If for some reason you're still harassed, ask for Steve and Ian. They own it.
Got it, babe.
So then we will cut to Brock Malone. You're already at work. You're there early. You are part of what you know is an absurdly small task force for catching the Son of Sam. You are one of 4 people.
Okay.
The lead detective on the case is named Timothy Dowd. And then 2 other detectives, Brett Miller and Adam Long. Now the other 3 have worked together for a long time. They give you a lot of shit about your height. Mm-hmm. They don't like to work with you a lot and kind of send you on errands. You don't work directly with them very much. They send you to collect statements, to interview certain witnesses that they don't think they're going to get many leads from. And also, there's a lot of pressure because you're in the 7-5. That's your precinct. And there's a lot of pressure from each police precinct to bring down the Son of Sam, a.k.a. the .44 caliber killer.
Okay.
And as such, there's basically no communication between any precinct. You're all conducting your individual investigations, which you think maybe in the city total, there may be 200 detectives on this case. And homicide rates, weeding out what is done by the Son of Sam killer and done by general violence is increasingly difficult as copycat killers or people committing similar homicides in the same area. It's very, very difficult. The only lead that you really have because the murders don't follow very much pattern, but they're all done by a Bulldog .44 caliber revolver, which is it's a revolver that was made to be fired on airplanes. So for air marshals to use as security, they have a very, very short range. And they're powerful and difficult to aim. So the only way you're able to differentiate is to look at the bodies of the victims and the accuracy and number of hits from this particular weapon. Otherwise, it's very hard to tell what is regular gun violence, any sort of gang violence. And with the blackout, there's a huge spike in murders and robberies and rapes during the blackout. So the police department is just in chaos, and you're doing everything you can just to keep up.
Okay.
You do, however, have that the other people don't know about, that the other three, you do have an informant. And this informant is helping you track where the drugs are flowing in New York. His street name is Gentle G. So how dirty of a cop, if at all, or if extremely, is Brock Malone?
He's not extremely. He would bend the rules if it meant, if it meant the greater good, kind of.
Okay.
He's the ends justify the means kind of guy. So yeah, if I had to take drugs to get in with a crowd, something like that, I wouldn't be opposed to that.
Okay.
If I had to threaten somebody, something like that. Yeah.
Because the only person who knows that he is your informant is somebody from the CIA who will come and meet with you in private. He doesn't speak to anyone else. No one else questions him. They know that he is from the CIA. He comes in, he talks to you, he gives you packages, and in these packages, you're to deliver these to Gentle G along with any information he might have. You don't know much about this CIA agent. Mm-hmm. He comes in very neatly dressed in a black suit. He has a very slicked back haircut, black framed glasses, well-shaven, sort of skinny, sallow. He sounds a little whiny. But there's something still commanding about him. He doesn't wear a badge. You just know from your superiors that he's CIA and you don't question him. Other than that, they're not even allowed to ask what you talk about.
Okay.
For some reason, you're the chosen go-between.
Do I know his name, or does he have a...
The only thing you refer to him as is Mr. Zeus. So today you're at your desk, the newspaper sitting on your desk, Son of Sam, still at large, and one of his letters printed. You're not sure who leaked it, how it got out. It wasn't you. Dowd is furious about it happening, but he's got more shit going on than worrying about a newspaper leak. So while you're at your desk, you hear, you don't have your own private office or anything. You have a desk in the middle of about 20 other desks in the large room with people in cuffs, other detectives, beat cops constantly running all around you. And before you know it, you just see out the peripheral of your vision is you see Mr. Zeus basically appear and has a seat in the chair directly beside your desk that you usually have a perp there setting to fill out paperwork or someone who come in has a tip or anything like that. And suddenly he's in your vision and he sits down.
I will put out a cigarette. And just give him a nod, not really say anything. I'm probably glancing at the paper.
Because you just see him, a very tight, awkward smile. And you see he reaches into his jacket pocket and pulls out a small black box. And he slides it across the desk to you.
Okay, I imagine we're probably.
But you notice he also has gloves on.
Yeah, I want to do a quick glance at him, notice if there's anything off about him, anything unusual.
Okay.
Don't know what's it, spot hidden, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see, 16. Yeah, that pass.
So I'd say that's a considerable spot hidden, as you're able to give him a good look at, even just through the peripheral vision, so he doesn't even think you're really looking him up and down. Mm-hmm. You see he's almost too perfect because his suit is black and there is not... Normally, you know that between the smell of cigarettes, animals, something, usually no one has like a perfectly pristine black suit except for this guy. Not a stain, not a wrinkle on his black suit or his white shirt or his black tie. His glasses are immaculately clean. He's perfectly shaven. You might not even think he even has facial hair. The way it's just perfectly smooth. His pupils are dilated, which is odd. And you see he's wearing, other than basically from his tie up, you see he's wearing what looks like very thin, stylish black gloves. And then black socks, pulled up high, like you can't see any of his skin other than his neck and head.
Just as I guess slide the black box. Is this? Do I usually know what's in them? Is this?
Yeah, that is. Well, have you looked in it before?
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, if I've had a moment to check it out discreetly. Oh yeah,
lots and lots of. From what you've gathered, it's a new drug that is just coming up called crack.
Okay.
And there is a lot of it in these black boxes.
Then I'll probably just try to discreetly slide that into a messenger bag or something. Once he sets it down, I'll just fresh from the dry cleaners.
Exactly. Let's see. He reaches in. He also pulls out looks like a business card with a purple dot on it. You're to meet him at Studio 54, preferably 9 o'clock or later. I imagine he will be there well into the night, although it might behoove you to be there earlier. Wait in line, but this will get you through the door. And he hands you that business card.
Anything I should know?
He'll know what's in that, gather whatever information he has to offer. Here he does have something that is a possible lead for some irons we have in the fire.
Any of the other precincts getting close?
No. Because he says no in such a way he doesn't end his sentences the way normal people do. He ends them as if he's going to say another word. He doesn't end them with his speech drifting off one way or the other to indicate he's done speaking. All his sentences act like he's chopped them off. So he just no. As if he's going to say so. It's unnerving to speak to him because it sort of makes your mind expecting his next word, which make another spot hidden.
That is a 6, so that passes.
Yeah, you've actually read something about this fairly recently, that it is a manipulation technique to keep people hanging on your words and actively listening to you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Deliver the package, get the information. Anything else?
Because he looks over at Dowd's desk. From what I have heard, there is a tip that has come in from a woman named Casilla Davis. She has a tip about 2 of the most recent murders. So I believe Detective Dowd knows about this tip, but he is not actively pursuing it. So I'm just telling you because...
I always end up with the shit jobs anyway.
Yes.
All right. Do you know where to find Miss Davis?
I do not. And it looks like he stands up Have a good day, Detective Malone.
I'll just grunt and nod at him.
Chili dog.
Yeah.
I would imagine you are teaching a class in your dojo
Yeah.
/ home.
I imagine it's probably like a taxi garage too.
Okay. Because I would imagine it is.
It's like the show Taxi. Have you seen it? It's very popular. In the future, right? I don't know.
People heard Andy Kaufman. It's
Right,
cool.
right.
It is also attached to a bodega
Of course it is. That
And-
sounds right.
in Spanish Harlem.
Okay.
You rent very cheaply from a, he's your landlord, but he's sort of like you couldn't ask for you to have a better landlord.
Great. Sounds
than,
great.
His name is Rob Torres.
Rob Torres? Thank you, Rob Torres.
Because it's cheap. He doesn't hassle you about it. As long as you share your drugs, if you miss a month or two on occasion, he doesn't bust your balls about
I
it.
don't do drugs.
Oh, do you not?
No, I totally do.
Okay. So in this neighborhood, what kind of drugs does Chili Dog do?
I don't imagine that Chili Dog really does anything really hard. That's not to say that he won't get there eventually. But Chili Dog drinks a lot of Michelob while teaching the kids. Billy, good form. That's good. He also pours them in the red plastic. That's a little trick Rob Torres taught him. No one knows that you're drinking if it's in the red cup. I imagine that he probably smokes a lot of weed.
Okay.
But I don't think that he's really... Well, and he's probably, it being the 70s and everything, I'm sure he's probably had shrooms and a lot of psychedelics and stuff like that.
Okay. Because because Rob doesn't buy any, but if you have some, he will always hang out and partake with you. Your connection, though, your dealer for all sorts of fun is Andrew Pena.
Okay. Good. He's a good man.
Yeah, he is. So far, like, you've just had, like, a lot of people talk shit about, like, Harlem and Spanish Harlem and the Bronx, Hell's Kitchen, but, like, man, you think they're pretty nice people. You haven't run into any issue.
I like it. Everyone seems really very accepting here.
There is one thing about the neighborhood that sort of unnerves you. It's not a person, it's a dog. There is this large black dog that all the kids call him Harvey.
Okay.
That
I hate
patrols
Harvey.
the neighborhood. And you always feel like he's fucking watching you.
What kind of dog is Harvey? Like a Rottweiler?
You're not exactly sure because he looks like he's medium to large, short-haired, muscular, and black.
So junkyard.
Junkyard
breed.
junkyard dog would be a good way to describe Harvey.
Okay. Where does Harvey normally hang out? Like, do I have to like be leery of Harvey?
Because you've never pet Harvey before. You've never seen anyone pet Harvey before.
And I like dogs too, so that's rare.
Well, any other dog you see in the neighborhood, you've probably been able to like approach and pet.
I pet all of them.
Yeah, but never Harvey.
Never Harvey. You're right.
He doesn't get close to you. You've never heard him growl at you or chase you. He's just always sort of there in the background watching you.
How about Rob Torres? How's Harvey? Like, have I ever seen them in the same room together?
Yeah, you've been with Rob. Let's say Rob is there now.
I exclusively call him Rob. I call him by his full name all the time.
Okay.
I never just call him Rob.
He's there. He has brought. He's drinking because you're with the kids.
Yeah.
How many students do you have?
Not many. Probably 5.
5. Okay. Give me just a second.
I think that said 50, didn't it?
50 kids. I'm a fun karate instructor. All right, I ran out of boards, so you're just gonna, I guess, just punch me in the nuts.
So your 5 students: Micah Purdue, Chris Edler, some weird kid who just as you call him Lord Dennis,
Right.
Mitchell, and Phil.
All right, Phil. It's like my good friend Rob Torres taught me, and I will toss Rob Torres. As I say that, I'll toss him Michelob Ultra. And before I finish my sentence, I'll make sure he catches it.
He catches it and sets it in a beanbag chair. And as you throw it, he throws you a churro.
I'll try to catch it, kind of like haphazardly. If I catch it, it's fine. If I don't, I have full faith that Phil will.
I guess make hand to hand.
Okay, I got this.
Okay.
Nope. That my hand-to-hand is 75, and I rolled a 79.
Yeah, it's coming right for you, and you're too into drinking your beer, and you fumble it, and it hits the ground, and yeah, Phil, who is doing a karate exercise,
I'm teaching gun katas.
is very quick to reach down and grab it.
Thanks, Phil. I'll break him off a piece and hand it to him.
He eats it very quickly.
That's good form, buddy. That's good form. Keep it up. Little tip: if you ever see Harvey roaming the streets, this knowledge is going to come in real handy.
No, I don't like that dog.
Phil, no one likes that dog.
It's weird. It's a weird dog.
A very weird dog.
It's unruly.
Children, let it be known today, Harvey is an enemy of this dojo.
You see, they all take a stance. He is an enemy of this dojo, all in unison.
God, I look so proud. I look so proud when they do it. Like a little bit of a like my eyes just kind of well up a little bit, and I kind of look at Rob Torres and just kind of nod, and I take a long pull off of that Michelob Ultra. That's right, kids. That's right. Did old Chili Dog a real heartwarming today. I appreciate it.
Because the class goes on for, I guess, about an hour.
Ish.
But no, it sort of ends when you want it to end.
10 minutes, an hour,
All right, kids. Chili Dog's going to sit down. You guys spar for, just look down at my watch. Have an hour.
Yeah, you see, like, no parents come to get these kids.
Yeah.
So they all basically just come when they're supposed to come and then leave when it's over. Ish.
That kind of makes Chili Dog feel a little bad.
Yeah, because, like, no one gives a shit about these kids.
This is going to sound trite and cliche, but I do. It doesn't seem like it. I feed them churros off the floor, but I do genuinely have an affection towards these children.
Okay, good. Yeah, because once they're just kind of sparring, basically hitting each other with sticks and rolling around the ground.
All right, you're all going to take turns. I'm sitting on a lime green, what used to be lime green, now it's just kind of dingy green couch with one of the feet is missing off of it, so it's lopsided. I'm sitting there with Rob Torres, and I'm pointing at Micah. Oh, hey, switch. Now Micah's Harvey. Everybody on Micah. Everybody attack Harvey.
Oh, they immediately turn and start beating the shit out of this kid.
Hey, easy.
They lightly beat the shit out of this kid.
Don't hurt Harvey. If we could just channel Harvey's power, we don't have to destroy Harvey. We just have to turn him to the light side of the Force, because we've all seen Star Wars, kids, right?
They're like, yeah, like that movie.
Like the movie. Exactly. Now, I'm going to talk to my buddy Rob Torres. You all lightly attack.
They all say that except Mitchell, who just kind of shrugs, saying, yeah, it's okay.
All right, I'm going to pretend I didn't see that. Mitchell, please, continue on. Let class commence.
Because they all sort of like play and talk and hang out until eventually once they get hungry, that's when a lot of them leave.
Yeah, none of that around here, other than this churro that I've just eaten.
So it's you and Rob Torres as the kids are starting to filter out.
How's it going, Rob Torres?
Pretty good, Chili Dog. Business isn't. I guess it's steady.
That's good. That's better than I'm doing, Rob Torres.
I mean, we didn't get robbed. I'm very surprised. I mean, not like we sell some high quality shit, but we didn't get robbed in the blackout, so it's pretty fucking good.
Yeah. Well, I imagine I have a creamsicle for some reason. I don't know if I've got it in a cooler or something. There's probably like a shitty cooler, like an igloo that I've got next to the couch.
Okay.
With a half just full of half melted popsicles. I'll just pull one out. Hey, you want a popsicle, Rob Torres?
Yeah, I do. You know, So they call me Popsicle Rob.
No, I've never heard anyone call you that. What flavor do you
I
want,
think it'd be
Rob
cool.
Torres?
Red.
Red. Here you go, Popsicle Rob Torres.
Thank you.
Don't hand
Thank you,
them one.
Chili Dog.
You're welcome.
Got my drinking time.
It's like I said when I sold my Firebird to move here to New York. I'm here just doing it to make friends.
Do you have any acid?
I do not have any acid, Rob Torres. Do you have any acid?
No, I don't have any acid.
We could have asked the kids before they left. I'm pretty sure one of them probably has a hookup.
Shit, you're probably right. Could you call your guy?
I can call my guy. I just kind of pat my denim jacket. I'm a little low on funds. The parents haven't paid for lessons, if you know what I mean.
Well, I mean, I'll get this one if you can get it.
Yeah, I'll fly if you buy.
Let me check on something really quick.
You're looking up
Take
the
your time.
market price of drugs in the 70s.
Well, I'm looking up if what I'm about to say is too anachronistic or not.
Take your time, Rob Torres. Don't get on any kind of like watch list or anything, man.
Man, I'm a Mexican. I'm already on all sorts of watch lists from the fucking cops, man.
Yeah, Rob Torres. Look, man, I don't think they're.
Imagine
actually...
I'm flipping through my notebook right as he says that, and I pass by his name, Rob Torres, watch list.
Probably Son of Sam. Circle. I'm sorry if I spoiled the ending to this game.
There is a payphone right outside the dojo and bodega and taxi garage.
Right.
So it looks like he fishes into his pocket and he hands you a whistle.
I'll take the whistle. What the fuck is this shit, Rob Torres?
Blow into it before you make that phone call.
I blow into it immediately.
It makes
Slightly. It's like the saddest whistle, the saddest toot you've ever heard. It's a little bit like that, yes.
No, put some oomph into it and make a collect call. And then after it asks you about put in your payment,
Yeah.
blow the whistle into the phone.
What is like I'm playing it a song?
Yeah.
All right, I'll play the song. Why am I doing this? How is this going to get us any kind of drugs?
Well, call your guy. Call your guy. Call him. Collect. Blow that whistle.
All right. I know you don't fuck around, Rob Torres, so I'll do it.
Popsicle doesn't fuck around. Rob Torres. What's it call me?
I do not think Popsicle's going to stick. I'll try, but it's going to be really up to the kids.
That's true. That man, fucking kid. But yeah, you go and you dial to make the call, and you blow that whistle into it, and without having to make a payment or having to put anything in, it automatically confirms.
Was that what you're looking up? Was that real?
Yep.
That's the Captain Crunch, isn't it?
Yep. It is a Captain Crunch whistle.
I will put that whistle in my denim pocket of my jacket.
Add it to your inventory.
Nice. One Captain Crunch whistle. Thank you. I'll pat it. Thank you, Rob Torres.
Or it's not a collect call, but yeah, payphone. Any payphone it goes through instead of having to make a payment.
It's like the tone of the coin.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're able for free to call Andrew.
I'll probably call. Do sex lines exist in the 70s?
Yeah.
I'll call one of those.
I don't see why not.
Call one of those first, and then I'll call
Okay.
my our dealer.
We're gonna game that, right?
Yeah, if we could role play that. This is 1-900 Manhunt.
So as you call, it goes through. He tells you.
Now, do I know who I'm speaking to?
Yeah, you have his direct line to talk to Andrew.
Okay.
So he just it's very quick and curt, and just says, "Hold tight, I'll be there."
All right, thanks, Andrew.
So it's about 15 minutes later. He rolls up.
Look, it's Andrew. Rob Torres. Look, it's Andrew.
Oh man, Andrew Pena. He's a good guy.
There's our man.
And he gets out. He's dressed. He's got a corduroy suit and a turtleneck.
Does he normally dress this way?
He's just a little fancier than normal.
Andrew, you going to church? I don't know why I sounded so proper for 1950s dad. Looking good there, son.
Oh, I've got some running to do. I've got to go to Studio 54 later tonight.
Haven't heard of it.
It's actually a disco that's doing well. Probably the only one in the city.
Disco. I didn't know you were into that shit.
It's fun. It's all right. It's not bad.
It's
But,
all bad.
all-
It's the death of music, Andrew. It's the death of music.
Well, it's all. I feel like the Studio 54 is the only thing that's fighting keep your disco alive.
It can't be over soon enough, Andrew.
But all of the
Take it from a
products,
true musician, Andrew.
That's true, you
Take
do-
it from a true musician. That is not music that they play in those establishments.
See, Rob Torres comes up behind you.
Rob Torres, if you're not here to back me up,
Oh, I'm here to tell Andrew that you know what you're talking about because you play some sick beats, some sick drums.
I will throw my arm over Rob Torres' shoulders. Listen to Rob Torres here, Andrew. He knows
Yeah.
what he's talking
Yeah.
about. Would you like a beer? Andrew. I'll crack it open. Andrew, have a beer.
Looks like he takes one. He downs it pretty quickly. He's like, yeah, I've got to go, but all of my product is being funneled into Studio 54 tonight. So in order
All
for
of
you to
it?
get anything, yeah, all of it. It's that fucking big. So, but you're a good customer for a long time. So
Thank
I'm going
you.
to tell you,
Thank you, Andrew.
if you want anything, you're going to need to go there. And if I suggest that you go there and you stock up.
Oh, is it going to be, we're going through a dry spell coming up?
If my boss is right and tonight goes the way it should, afterward we'll have to wait until we get our next shipment.
I'll turn to Rob Torres. I might be late on rent for the next couple months.
Just shrugs.
Okay, I'll turn back to Andrew. No, this is not going to be a problem.
So he reaches into his pocket and he pulls out a business card with a purple dot on it and hands it to you.
Is this like, what is this? Is this a disco thing?
Well, that'll get you in.
To the club?
Yep.
Okay.
Don't just like walk up to the front of the line. You'll probably get your ass kicked. Wait in line, come up,
Oh,
show
Chili
them
Dog
the card.
does not get his ass kicked.
Well, they'll hassle you.
Oh, I don't want hassle.
So yeah, present them that, and they should let you in. And then you'll need to go find my boss.
You have a boss, Andrew?
Yeah, I have several.
I thought this was like a work for yourself kind of.
No.
business. Okay.
I am solidly in distribution.
Have you ever thought about teaching karate?
I had to learn karate first.
Well, I know somebody who could teach you.
And he's like,
The guy who taught me, because I don't really know a
Okay.
whole lot.
I was about to say because I will need money for the fun stuff
I can pay you in drugs.
or karate lesson.
Give you your
Drug-
drugs back.
I'll teach you how to chop for some
I
acid.
will teach you how to chop.
So my boss G should be in the back in one of the round booths.
G, like the letter G,
Yep.
like Sesame Street.
Well, Gentle G is what everyone calls him.
This acid brought to you by the letter G.
Yeah, man, fucking Sesame Street shit.
It's pretty good, isn't it?
It is good.
I know it's for kids, but I like it a lot when I go watch it.
I like that Oscar guy. It's bright orange.
What? Are you... What?
Yeah, that Oscar,
Different.
the Oscar the Grouch. Yeah, he's orange.
No, he's green.
No, he's orange.
No, he is green.
When I watch it, he was orange.
I don't know. I don't even know.
Side point.
Was he
In the
was
first
he
episode, he
originally
was
Yeah.
I thought we were doing some kind
And
of
as
like
he lives in the trash can,
Who's on first?
as he lives in the trash can, he gets dirtier and turns
some
green.
alternate dimension.
Andrew, are you watching the first episode?
The bear, yeah, this book, The Berenstein Bears.
Side note, I do not know when Sesame Street came out, but I assume it's out by now.
It was pretty early. I don't know if I'm
I
being
don't know.
anachronistic or not.
It was out in the 70s, so
Yeah.
I would assume so.
It's the late 70s. We're good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that card will also get you past G's bodyguards to get product from him.
Oh, G's like a big dude.
Yeah, he is a very big dude,
Oh, he's important and stuff.
literally and in the business.
Rob Torres, are you sure you want me to handle this?
Yeah, man. I gotta work. I got work.
I'll just squint at him.
I got bodega. He starts stepping away. I gotta get to work. But I will see you tonight. Not
Yeah.
asking for that rent, but I'll see you tonight.
Yeah.
Gotta go to work. Gotta make
Yeah.
my rent.
Yeah.
Can make my rent.
Yeah.
I'll see you. See you, chili dog.
Bye, Rob Torres. I'll turn to Andrew. He's scared of G, I think.
She's a scary guy.
I'm not scared of a letter.
She's a very scary guy.
No, I'm not scared of a letter.
I think they call him Gentle G just to be funny.
Oh, irony.
Yeah. His girl's hot as fuck, though.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, his girl's hot as fuck.
Is she going to be there?
Probably. Be respectful.
Yeah, always. Always respectful.
Well,
I'll open another Michelob Ultra.
All right, I'll see you.
Are you going so soon, Andrew?
I got to round up a lot of shit.
I'll just kind of follow him. You
Yeah.
sure you don't want another beer?
It is the 70s, and I could probably get pretty drunk and still drive. But
No one's going to remember this in 40 years, Andrew.
but if I'm too fucked up, I can't do my job properly. Then I'll get my ass shot. So
Oh, you're just not trying hard enough.
make a persuasion.
All right. Could it be is that a thing? That's a thing. Oh, that's not good. No, my persuasion's a base 10. I made a 77. Andrew, come on, man. This stuff makes you sharp.
Thank you, Chili Dog. I appreciate it, but I got business. Hey, have a good time.
I just mumble incoherently while I look at the card that he gave me. Disco.
All right. So we will cut to later that night. Donna, you are inside Studio 54.
Okay.
Did you want to be out? Oh, I guess I didn't ask you what you were doing. Yeah, he didn't say that you had to be with him. So,
Right.
What are your plans?
First, I'm going to operate heavy machinery. No, sorry.
On my way to the club, I'm
Okay.
gonna walk by and see if I see that woman on the street corner handing out the books. See if she's there.
We're outside of your apartment?
Yeah, wherever he said he was getting the books from the lady handing them outside. The book that I read from.
Let's see.
He said there was a woman outside
see this
handing out copies of the book.
Yeah, when you go outside and you don't see anyone in your immediate area, but if you want to go around trying to find her, I guess make a fast talk.
I barely made it. I had 53 and I rolled 53.
Nice.
Some people that she's been around earlier. She is gone. Her name is Marianne. She handed out several copies of this book, which you now discover is called Dianetics. And she is very encouraging of people that she talks to come to church with her. And she is... Yeah, her church is the Process Church of the Final Judgment, or just the Process for short.
Okay.
And she's very encouraging of people to go with her to Process, or her full name, I'm sorry, Marianne McLean, and that she is going to be at Studio 54 tonight, handing out books if anybody and talking about the process.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go to the club.
Okay.
And I'm all dressed to the nines. I got on like platform heels and like a gold and silver jumpsuit with like bell bottoms and flared sleeves. It's like got like my neckline like down to my belly button. I have like my nails done and like a medium size afro.
What's your appearance?
14.
14. Yeah. So you look good and you get a lot of attention, which G is both pleased and displeased at the same time. Like, he's glad you look good, but if you stray too far away from him, he starts to get pissed. But you have a booth at the back. He's got 3 bodyguards. It's you and him and the 2 men that own the club, Steve Rubel and Ian Schrager. You see them periodically throughout the course of the night, coming by, checking in with him, seeing how things are going, people that they've seen, what he's heard. They seem to be showing him a lot of deference for owners, especially because you see, because of the Son of Sam, that discos, because really a lot of the killings happen outside of discos at night. So people, the police and popular opinion has been that he targets people who go to discotheques, which other murders have proved that's not true, but it's still very much hurt the popularity of disco and going out, as well as the blackout. So, but for what it is, Studio 54 is the biggest crowd you've ever seen. And you have actually, then none of them come up to you, but while you're in the booth, you've seen several celebrities walk by Like, that's how big of an event this is.
Do I recognize any of these celebrities?
Let's see. You recognize Mick Jagger, Freddie Mercury. I'd imagine, are you into fashion?
Yes.
Janice Dickinson, Tommy Hilfiger. Are you into sports?
No.
Do you watch the Olympics?
No.
Do you watch the news?
No, I read newspapers.
And Cheryl Teague.
Are people my boyfriend and I, are we selling drugs or have we done any dealing of drugs since we've arrived at the club
Yes.
to this point? Okay. People coming up to us?
People come, they sit down, they have a drink, they have a polite small talk discussion, package and money are exchanged, they leave again.
Okay.
And it looks like he's clearing a lot of money. Like by your make it accounting.
96, which is a fail. No. My accounting is 25. I don't like this high being bad thing.
Yeah, because you see, like, so it's hard for you to keep count. You don't know an accurate count of how much is coming through. You're going to assume you've made at least $20,000.
I'm not even going to write that down because I'm going to assume it's totally wrong.
Yeah, you're not sure, but it's been a lot of fucking money. You've never seen money like this go through.
Where physically are we keeping the drugs in the booth?
He has a number of suitcases under the table.
Okay.
That are chained to the table.
Okay.
Some of the bodyguards have on them stuff that's a little more obscure, like people who want barbiturates and it's the Bill Cosby rape drug, Quaaludes. Mm-hmm. Stuff that's not as in high of demand.
What? Bill Cosby's a rapist?
Yeah, he's the funniest motherfucker you've ever seen.
Don't talk about Bill Cosby like that.
Let's see.
Says me from the 70s. I don't care what you say about him.
Whoa, Dave's real serious about his Bill Cosby.
Yeah,
huh?
sorry. I didn't mean to give the impression that I'm okay with Bill Cosby raping people, because I'm not.
So from the outside, there's a big line, and Chili Dog and Detective Malone, you both get there. You don't know each other. You get there at about the same time, and you're in line right behind each other.
I imagine I'm actually behind Chili Dog. Like I'm trying to like look over, like to no avail. Just trying to look around.
How are you dressed?
How
Chili
am
Dog?
I dressed?
Yes.
I've got, even though it's fucking hot, I am wearing a light colored denim jacket with the sleeves rolled up. Mm-hmm. Underneath that, I've probably got like an orange flannel or something like that. And then I'm wearing jeans and some shitty sandals. I've got long shaggy hair and like a bit of a goatee, but it's not like, it does not look intentional. It just looks like it's just kind of like it just didn't shave, and that just kind of like, I don't really grow facial hair on the side of my face. It just kind of happens at my chin kind of deal. So I've got that going on.
Okay, yeah, you're behind like maybe some sort of vagrant.
Yeah.
Okay, absolutely.
A big vagrant.
How is everyone else in line dressed?
Some people are dressed like you.
Cool, great.
Other people are dressed like it's an episode of Let's Make a Deal.
Okay.
There is somebody on an orange horse, a literal dyed orange horse. People have the gigantic platform heels on with goldfish in them.
Horse.
Yeah.
Like really intently staring at the orange horse. That's got my full attention.
Make a spot hidden.
All right. Well, probably failed that. Let's see. I rolled a 47. My spot hidden is 25.
Okay, yeah, you're just, man, I have to get that horse orange. You keep thinking about the Wizard of Oz.
That is what's really captivating my attention right now.
How are you dressed, Detective Malone?
I'm in a suit, like a work suit, but I'm sure I've changed into a clean one to come tonight.
Okay.
It's probably my best one, but it is a work suit. So probably like a tan slacks and a tan jacket, just regular button-down undershirt, probably a loose tie at this point.
Okay.
So, and I've got my messenger bag, but maybe, is it What? It's dark
You're a
out, right?
detective. You probably don't carry a man purse in the 70s, do you?
Well, what would I carry then?
You wouldn't. I mean, if you went to work, you'd have a briefcase.
Oh, okay. I've got
On
the
the
box of
streets,
drugs just out.
Put it on your.
I'm holding drugs in my hands.
You put
I've discarded the box by this point. I've just got them. I'm cupping my hands with a pile of drugs.
There's M&M's in one hand and crack rocks in the other.
Well, Chili Dog will turn around and be like, "Oh, this makes it easy." I'll pluck them from his hands, and then I'm out of the game.
Got my M&M's.
A briefcase.
Can you
I
put
guess.
it in your inside jacket pocket?
I don't know. I imagined it as a bigger box, but I guess if it'll fit in my jacket.
Not quite. It's about the size of a cigar box.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll put it in.
Have it in your pants waistband. You're a detective.
Wait.
You're supposed to be like good at this stuff.
He should have a messenger bag because this is a perfect opportunity for me to like turn around and be like, "The fuck you got a purse for, man?" This is how our characters meet.
They had messenger bags, but it's fine. It's totally fine.
Yeah, for like girly men.
for messengers.
You taking the news somewhere with that Merce?
I just take my sandals off. Chili Dog's gonna have to fight you. I'm sorry. I'm really, real insecure about my sexuality, and you are making me question things. Put up your dukes.
Your name's Chili Dog.
Oh, we're really doing this? Yeah, my name is Chili Dog. Is this?
Yeah.
Did you see this horse?
Yeah, I saw the horse.
Was that a spot hidden that
Yeah.
you make? All right.
It was an 11.
You look over and you see the horse. It's like, that's an orange fucking horse. And like just beyond the horse in a building across the street, what's kind of odd is basically all the lights are out in this building except for one window has one light in it. And in the window, in the lit room in that window, you just see a black dog looking out over at the studio. You just notice it, and it's just a little weird.
Yeah, I'll pull out some aviator sunglasses. If the bright horse is giving you problems, here, put these on.
Nah, I'll push it away. No, I like the orange horse. I just wanted to make sure that you saw it too.
Yeah, I see the horse and I see the dog. Yeah, let's just turn around, bud. Come on. Let's not make it a scene.
Yeah, I'll just turn around. It's fine.
Because as you guys are having this discussion, you hear someone beside you, excuse me.
I'll look startled towards the voice.
We'll look at the horse first. Did you just... No.
Did you hear
Make a
that
sanity check.
Did you hear that, tiny detective?
The horse turns around and ruins the Call of Cthulhu.
Paducah.
Yeah, when you kind of startled as you look over, there is an extraordinarily attractive woman, very, very tall. You see, she's in what looks like platforms, but she's already very tall. She is you know your size, but you know how that translates to what your height might be.
My size is 13. I imagine I'm probably taller than I am bulky.
Yeah.
So I don't know how tall I am. Probably 13's above average. It's probably like 6'2".
Okay. Yeah, this woman is, with her shoes on, she's probably about 6'4". She's very, very tall, very, very slender.
I'll look up at her and then down at Josh. Your character's name is Brock.
Yes.
I'll look up at her, then down at Brock. Friend of yours?
I'll just squint my eyes at this asshole. Like, consider reaching for the cuff. Like, thinking in my head of charges, I could plant these drugs on him.
Hey, man, you know where I can score some acid?
Yeah, she's about 6'4", very thin, very willowy. She's a bronze tan, long, straight blonde hair that goes about to the top of her ass. She's dressed, she has like a crop top. She's dressed kind of like a hippie. She has a headband. She has a flower painted on her cheek.
Chili Dog likes
her
that.
belly's exposed. Looks like she has tattoos on her hips and a belly button ring. Very short shorts. Socks pulled up to the bottom of her knees with the red rings around them. The platform shoes. And she also has a messenger bag slung around her shoulder.
See, they're useful.
Oh, you talking to me again? I thought we broke up.
So are y'all in line to get into Studio 54?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, we're not together though.
Oh, that was my next question.
I don't know this guy.
Oh, well, both of y'all look perfectly friendly.
I'll turn to Brock, and then back to her. Really?
Oh, yeah.
I just shrug.
What's your appearance, Brock? Mine is bad.
My
Mine is
appearance,
7.
mine
You've
is
never really heard that before.
mine's 10.
Yeah.
It's my mustache. My curly, like almost fro hair,
Mustache.
and then the mustache.
I am perpetually unkempt to a disturbing degree. Like I always look like I should have showered 1 week ago, kind of deal. I don't think Chili Dog's like a bad looking dude. He's certainly not he's a below average looking dude, but he does not take care of himself.
Yeah.
He does not maintain, he does not mow the yard. No.
But this woman, yeah, she's
pubes
at the top of his,
escaping out of
Yeah.
at the top of his jeans.
Like I can't control him. It's like I have a pot belly, but it's just pubes.
Because she has like vibrantly green eyes, and then she's smiling with very white, perfect teeth. Like you've never seen a woman this attractive. Feels like she's genuinely just very kindly smiling at both of you.
I'm gonna lean in towards her. Hey, can you do me a favor?
What, sugar?
I'll lean in really close, like to her ear. I'll stand on my tiptoes. Can you tell me if you are real?
Oh, one of those nights.
I'll just look confused. Are you real?
I'm not part of a trip, honey. I'm real.
All right. Oh, good.
the next
Settle
line
back.
is, "Are you an angel? Don't fall for this loser's
Yeah,
trick."
she reaches out and she touches your arm, and she's like, "No, sugar, I'm real."
Oh.
Yeah, you immediately feel calmed by this woman.
Well, I'm already pretty calm. So yeah. Oh, all right. Oh. I've just never seen anybody, like you outside of like on television or something like that,
Oh, you're sweet.
Ask her if the fall hurt.
Did the fall hurt?
What fall?
I'll look back at Brock. What
When she
fall?
fell from heaven, douchebag.
Oh, when you fell from
Come
heaven,
on, pick your.
douchebag.
You see, she grins huge and leans her head back and laughs, and it's a very melodious, like enchanting sort of laughter.
I'll laugh with her, Drax style. I'll just mimic her laugh.
I just roll my eyes.
Yeah, but she reaches out, she touches your arm. It's like that. That's a good one. I haven't heard that before.
It makes me really uncomfortable.
If you catch him, you get all his gold. I just kidding.
Yeah, Brock's not laughing. Brock is just like, I imagine his face
How
turns
does she
red.
react?
Like,
I'm curious.
She doesn't laugh.
I'm a little concerned about that, but I throw my arm over Brock's shoulders anyway. I'm just kidding. I think you're pretty cute, in like a kid kind of way. You remind me of a kid. I teach kids, Brock. I don't know your name. Shit. Look, I'm a clairvoyant, Brock, and I teach kids karate. Look, have you opened your mind, Brock?
Because she reaches out her hand to each of you. I'm Marianne.
Oh, hey.
I'll shake it. Little Marianne. Brock Malone.
Looks like after you say your name, and looks like she make a spot hidden.
That is a 16, which is a pass.
You notice she tries to conceal it as quickly as it happens, but she recognizes your name.
Oh, infamous, huh?
Because it looks like you caught her off guard.
No, wait. You mean like Gilligan's Island?
She turns and looks at you. Probably. That's what I do mean most of the time.
Like I said, from television.
Oh, right, Marianne. Well, so I'm older than Marianne, but yes.
I just kind of slink back at the shadows, confused. I'll be looking at this orange horse if you need me to say any kind of comments or anything. I'll be here.
It's like, no, my ex-boyfriend had troubles with the law.
Oh, would I know him? I'll try to get her to talk.
Make a persuasion.
It is a 55, which is a pass.
Robert de Grimson. Or I'm sorry, Robert Moore. Which
Robert de Grimson -Moore.
you recognize the name Robert Moore, and then that pings with you. He does have an alias, which is Robert de Grimson.
What did he? Did I arrest him or?
You remember him being processed. You think he might have been in for disturbing the peace?
Okay. Oh, no grudges, I hope.
Not for me. So are you guys just here to dance? Just see all the celebrities that are supposed to be here?
Celebrities come here?
Oh yes, it's supposed to be actually a pretty big night.
A big night?
I know several are in there. Because I'm here because I want to see Cher. I hear Cher is supposed to be here. Cher and Tina Turner, and then my personal crush, and she kind of blushes a little bit, Bruce Jenner.
Cher and Bruce Jenner? Mm-hmm. The same night?
Same night.
That's a big deal.
Yeah, I agree. It's a very big deal.
No wonder the line's so long.
Do you like disco or just the celebrities?
Disco can be fun
Yeah.
in the right mindset, and she kind of
Yeah.
she kind of realizes what she says and kind of shifts uncomfortably in front of you.
I don't like acknowledge that anyway. Just let it slide.
But I'm mostly just here for friends, fun, celebrities, and to spread the good word.
A good word?
Oh,
What do you mean?
well, I'm glad you asked.
Oh, never mind. No, never mind. No, I've been saved. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, no,
I believe. I believe.
Oh, it's not.
No,
It's
no,
none of that.
I believe.
It's none of that.
I believe.
She reaches into her bag and she pulls out 2 books, and you see they are 2 very worn copies of the same books, which Dianetics by L. Ron Hubbard. And she gives each of you a copy.
Oh, thank you for this book. I'll look at it.
It's a good
Pretend to
book.
be interested.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm just gonna look at the cover. Oh, thanks. I'll just tuck it into my jacket.
Put it in your man purse.
Hey,
Hey, who are you?
hey, why
You
don't
stay out of this, bitch.
hey,
It's the horse.
hey, why don't you use that purse you got there? What? Don't look at me like that. It looks like a look. I'm not gonna judge. I know plenty of men who use a purse.
It's all right. It's getting a little heavy, is all.
I understand. Well, here, can you hold mine?
She tells you a little bit about her group of friends that she's with. That she's part of something called the Process.
Oh, what's that?
Yeah, she explains to you that it's mostly just like friends hanging out, having a good time. They have a very good time together.
You getting the right mindset together?
We do. We have a lot of fun together. And when she says that, she like touches your elbow.
Oh, I'll read this book. I will.
She very encouraging to both of you that she'd love to see both of you there sometime.
Oh, wow.
She gives both of you her phone number,
Oh, just out of the blue, huh?
or she writes it in the inside cover of the book.
Oh,
Okay.
thanks, Marianne.
Oh, you're very welcome. And you see, as you're talking to her, there's a whistle, and basically they're pulling people out of line to come up out of waiting, and she gets pulled up. You see, like a bodyguard clearly thinks she's very attractive, pulls her out of line, lets her right in.
As the moment she leaves, I will lean over to Brock.
All right, threesome then. Okay, well, both of us are insecure enough that we'll.
We just dodged a bullet there, buddy. She was the one to rob us both. Women like that do not talk to guys like us. No offense.
Well,
To
no.
a bunch of ugly, gross motherfuckers like you and I.
No, I don't care how in the right mindset they are. It does not happen. Trust me.
She was gonna
I play
rob us.
drums. It doesn't happen.
She's gonna rob us then.
Yeah.
You sure? You sure about that?
Yeah.
Maybe you should have been a detective.
Maybe I should have been a detective. What's your point?
My point is, I think she was just trying to get us to convert to her kooky religion.
What? The Dianetics religion?
Do I have I heard of Scientology? Is this how
Make a no roll.
What is this anyway? A cookbook?
no? Okay, so it's okay. That's 65. 44.
Yes, you've heard of it.
Yeah, think of it as a cookbook for your brain.
Man, you talk funny.
Because you see Mary Ann.
It's those stupid drug commercials. Say no to drugs.
Because Mary Ann is led up to the front of the line, where it looks like there's somebody there people are making a big deal about in the front of the line who basically picked her out and wanted her to go in with them. It's a man in a very sharp suit and a long jacket, and he has sort of blonde hair that it's combed over strangely, that it looks like almost half of a helmet. He has sort of an orange complexion to his skin, and they go in the door.
Donald Trump.
Yeah.
So it's about 20 more minutes before you guys both get to the front of the line. And the bodyguard, very, very, very large man, just puts his hand up in front of you and shakes his head.
Hey, I'll shake my head back. Oh, you mean no?
No.
I'll show him the card. I have this, though.
He narrows his eyes and takes
Wait,
it.
as he tries to take it, I'll pull it back. No, you're just going to take it and pretend to be me.
Let me see your card.
I'll show it to you. I'm not letting go, though.
Yeah, because he tries to take it from you. And then he twists it to look at it.
Oh, if I feel like it's going to rip, I'll let go of it.
Look, he's not trying to rip it. He just needs to
Okay.
see both sides of it. And then he kind of takes a step back and looks you up and down.
I'll put my arms to the side as if being frisked.
Go in.
Yeah, I'll turn behind me to Brock and just kind of like smile and nod at him. Like,
Yeah, you see he has one of those cards, which is weird to you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got one of those too. I'll show him mine.
Because the bodyguard looks very surprised.
And my eyes aren't leaving Chili Dog. By the way, I'm just like staring at Chili Dog, not just holding the card to the bouncer.
Yeah, I'm looking confused at your card. Like I'm looking from like the card to you to the card to you to the card to you, and then back to the card.
Just not breaking eye contact.
Yeah, he
Maybe
looks.
squinting a little.
He inspects your card. All right, go in.
Do you know Rob Torres?
Do I know Rob Torres?
No, I don't see how you would know Rob Torres.
I don't see how I would know Rob Torres.
I'll pocket the card. I don't believe you. And I'll walk in.
Yeah, it is a cacophony inside of blaringly loud disco music, colors and lights, and I mean, it's probably your first real look at pure hedonism you've ever seen. I mean, the place is absolutely bonkers.
I'm kind of coming around to this.
Yeah, because people are dancing, they're dressed out. Some people are dressed normally. Pretty much everyone is beautiful that's in this place. You feel like you kind of stand out because you're not as beautiful as everyone else in here.
I'm going to look around and see if I can find where General G's table is.
Make a spot hidden.
I'll do the same.
So
to chomp on Josh's style.
that is a 4, which is a pass.
Yeah, you immediately see right where he is.
I don't think I'm going to do as well. No, that is a 92. Much higher than my skill.
I agree with you, Nicole. This is
It's
a
weird.
trying to roll low, or hoping to roll low, yeah.
I'm going to go find that orange horse.
Yeah, Orange Horse got in 20 minutes ahead of you.
I'm gonna go look for orange horse.
Okay.
Have a good time, you fucking vagrant.
Hey, look, if you see Pokey, let me know, all right? I got to find him. I got some books. We got to travel, all right? Nice knowing you. And I'll pat you on your shoulder.
Never see that asshole again.
Yep.
And I'll head over to General G's table.
Yeah, you look at the area because you see the 3 bodyguards. You see him, and you see you know who she is. You see his girlfriend Donna. Yeah, sitting at a table.
I'll approach, expecting their
The
bodyguard.
bodyguards stop you, and then G notices you, and no, let him in.
I'm gonna give my boyfriend like an elbow or like some sort of signal to be like, I don't think this guy looks like a pig.
Don't trust this man. He has a purse.
Yeah, because once you slide in, you elbow him, and then he just looks at you. He's on the take.
All right. Is there a spot next to General G?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. As I get in, I'll slide in. I'll set down the messenger bag. I think these will catch on eventually.
So he looks at him. Because he said disgustedly, but make a spot hidden.
That is a 54, which is a pass.
He fucking likes that bag. He doesn't say anything. He's like, but he looks at it like, man, shit, it's a nice bag. But I don't think you've met before. Mr. Malone, this is Donna, my old lady.
A pleasure, Donna. I'll
Nice to
extend my
meet you.
hand.
I like your purse.
Mwah. That's right. Messenger bag.
You see, he bristles when you do that, but he doesn't say anything.
I'll just kind of look around. Does it look like we're fairly alone? Like, is
Yeah.
it safe to talk here?
So. Yeah.
There's a ton of people here.
But it's very loud, and you are in a secluded part.
Oh, David Bowie's not going to say anything.
He's busy with Mick Jagger, doing who knows what.
He is on this list of people who are here. So good reach.
Oh, well, you got the new stuff in there. I'll tell him, feel free to keep the bag too, and I'll wink at him.
Oh, yeah, I just toss it. He pulls it closer to him.
Anything new?
LSD. Yeah, because Donna, you are like, you had no idea he speaks to cops. And then he got this package, and he's telling the cop about his business.
So I will, like I was initially whenever he said he's on the take, I'm surprised, but I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah, you know better than to actually say something, especially right now.
So I'm just going to listen intently.
Yeah, he looks like he's not trying to hide anything from you. There's I'd say a good 80% of the LSD being produced is funneling into this place called the Process Church. They're buying almost
Okay.
all of it.
Yeah, I love it when things come together like that. What do you know about it?
I know they're weirdos. They do have, it looks like he,
Met one of them outside, in fact.
really, because it looks like he reaches into his pocket, or into his back pocket, and he pulls out a worn book. It looks like that Dianetics book.
Yeah, I'll show him mine.
Have you read any of it?
Nah, haven't had a chance.
It's actually pretty interesting. But I mean, if you like any of that science fiction bullshit,
I'll flip through it then. Maybe it's something of note.
now, was it a pretty white girl, really tall?
Yeah, I'll see if I'll look around and see if I can see her. Yeah, I know she came in.
Yeah, you look around, but you don't see her.
Yeah, pretty girl. I'll try to describe her. You know, flower on her cheek, short shorts.
It's like yeah, that's her. Pretty pretty hot lady.
Gotta say, I was almost convinced, but oh well.
Yeah, I wouldn't actually go, but I don't know. I don't know where they're getting all their money. They're buying a lot of product. Because as you guys are talking, that's when you find the orange horse.
Hey, Bogey, I'll tap it.
Yeah, it's standing there, but you pet it. It's unresponsive.
I'll go to its face.
Yeah, the horse looks fucking high, and it just like looks at you.
Pokey, you look like you might have some answers. It looks like a real horse, huh?
Yeah, this is a real horse.
It looks like a real. I'll grab it by its cheeks, like not really like hard or anything, just like a mother caressing its child, and look into its eyes. Do you know where I can find Gentle G? Have you found him in any of your storybooks? Where's Gumpy?
Charlie, come to Candy Mountain, Charlie.
Make a luck.
Oh, that's probably something I'll surely pass, right? All right. My luck is 85. Here we go. 68. That's a pass.
Yeah, because you're looking at this horse, and you see it just kind of... And when it does, it looks over, and it looks over at a booth where you see, by all description, Gentle G.
Pokey, my man. I'll pat Pokey on its shoulder, put a cigarette in his mouth, and then head over to Gentle G. I'll light it first.
The horse, for some reason, the horse looks like it's done this before and holds the cigarette in its mouth.
I'm going to pause. Watch it take a long drag, and then I'll, nod like I'm impressed. All right. And then I'll head on over to Gentle G's area.
Yeah, you walk over, and the bodyguards move to stop you.
I'll stop. Hey.
Yeah, you see The chili dog that you were in line with approach the table.
I just
I know that guy. I'll point to Brock.
my jaw
I know him.
my jaw just drops and I'm just staring at him.
Like right at the bodyguard. I know him. I'm with him.
It is a vagrant I met outside.
I'm not a vagrant. I have this card, and I'll hold it up like almost flamboyantly. I'll hold this card up.
Because they look like they're about to escort you off. When you pull out that card, they stop and they look back at G.
Whoa! When they pull back, I'll like push it towards them, like I'm rebuking them.
It looks like G looks like he looks up from your conversation and sees you holding that. It's like, nah, he's fine.
Really? And I'll slide it back in my pocket. I'll look at the bodyguard. I'm fine, right? I'm fine. And I'll walk past him.
You're fine.
When he says it, I look like I've just been, I've gotten the approval I've looked for in the last 5 years.
The booth is set up like a capital C. So you see G is at the far end. On one side is his girlfriend, and on the other side is Malone. So which side of the booth are you sliding into?
Oh, by Malone, for sure. I know him. Like, out of everybody, like, look, if the orange horse was here, I'd sit next to the orange horse. But Malone is here, so I'll sit next to Malone. And I'll throw my arm over his shoulder. What's up, kid? Kind of slump down next to him.
And just grind my teeth, kid.
You see now G looks very, very amused.
I look confused. Like, I noticed that G looks amused, but I look confused. And then I just kind of, like, smile nervously, like...
G has a very intimidating presence.
Okay. Yeah. Then I'm not... I mean, look, I'm probably... I don't know. Chili Dog's probably not, like, easily intimidated, but, like, he understands the art of intimidation. So, like, he respects Gentle G. Just kind of, like... Just focuses all his attention on Malone.
Let me see that card.
You talking to me?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll hold it out, reluctant to let go.
Yeah, he goes to take it.
Oh, he pulls it?
Yep.
I'll kind of look at his eyes. How mean does he look?
Right now he looks amused. He doesn't look. He's intimidating, but he looks like he's not angry.
He looks amused?
He looks amused.
I let go.
Okay. Yeah, he takes it, looks it over. Oh, you deal with Andrew.
Yeah, you know Andrew. He was dressed today like he was going to church. I did not know that he went to church, but he sure was dressed like he was going to church.
Yeah, he gives it back to you.
Oh, thanks. I'll slide it back in my pocket.
All right, you must be a valued customer.
Oh, I must be.
What are you looking for? Just as he asks you that, you see someone approach the bodyguards. And the bodyguards stop him for a moment, and G looks up, and he holds his hand up to you to, it's like silence.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
And he looks up, and you see the person in front is a tall, thin man with long, blonde hair, glasses, a black turtleneck, very tight jeans.
Nice jeans.
And it looks like
Damn, that ass.
the man is smiling, and it looks like G reaches underneath. He pulls up a chain suitcase, unlocks it, and just gives the man the suitcase. And the man reaches in and has a brown paper sack that he hands G, and he takes it, and he nods at him. Pleasure to do business with you. And the guy walks away.
I'm going to try
Do we recognize that guy?
Make an idea. Or make a no, I'm sorry, make a no.
33, so it was a pass for me.
I rolled a 99. What the fuck?
No clue who that white boy is.
I'm not going to lie to you.
He needs to eat a cheeseburger, though.
I, Dave, am legitimately drunk right now. So I'm going to go ahead and roll this. My no is 85. I made it. It's a 55.
Okay.
Right? I did it right.
Uh-huh.
Great.
That was Andy Warhol.
Oh, man, that was Andy Warhol. He's an artist like me, I blurt out.
Yeah, you're probably a fan of his work.
I Liz Lemon it.
He did a can of soup.
Yeah. Hey, Andy, do a soup for me before you leave.
Hand him a pen and a napkin. Just draw some soup.
Do a soup.
Well, what's your variety of fun, Mr.
Karate Man?
Karate Man?
Yeah, Karate Man. It's what Rob Torres calls me, Karate Man sometimes. I call him Popsicle, he calls me Karate Man. Popsicle hasn't really stuck yet, but I'm committed to it.
He looks slightly less amused, like he's like, oh, I'm dealing with junkie.
Tabs, stamps, acid, any kind of form. I kind of like look at the short man.
I pull out a notebook and pretend write things down.
Shit. I knew it.
You can make a fast talk to try and like recover and make a joke.
All right. That is a 65. Nope. I made an 85. So I'll mark that as a fail on my sheet.
Okay. Yeah, because you're just like G's making you nervous. You're trying to be funny, but just like he thinks you're fucked up.
Look, I'm sorry, but that girl out front was just like really good looking, and like I'm just kind of like nervous right now. And then I saw that orange horse.
Oh, did you see Marianne too?
Huh? Yeah, from Gilligan's Island. Yes, I did. I did see.
Marianne.
See, that makes him smile.
Oh,
Makes
you're
him
happy
smile,
again.
It makes him smile for a second because he watches Gilligan's Island, but he's not fucking telling anybody that he watches Gilligan's Island.
3-hour cruise.
Man, but no, she was a pretty lady.
Yes.
She gave you one of those books?
Yes, the cookbook. I'll pull out the book she gave me. Yes, my man over here. I'll slap Brock on the back. Fill me in. This is a cookbook. I'll hand it on over to a gentle G.
Yeah, because
Her number's inside. You know, for sex stuff.
you sit, make a spot hidden.
All right, that is a base 25. I made it with a 17.
You see jealousy flash across his face. You can make a spot hidden as well.
7.
Oh, you fucking see it outright. Like, clear as day to you.
Look, Gentle G, I am a man of principles, but I'm not beyond sharing.
That's kind of you. So do you have money up front?
Oh, God, do I have money? That is a great question.
Yeah, I'd say Rob probably gave you money.
Yes, I do. I'll give him the money. I imagine it's in a crumpled paper sack.
Like Earthbound, wad of bills.
Right? I lose a key item. Here.
Yeah, it looks like he hands it to you.
Before he grabs it, I'll pull it back just quickly. You are Gentle G, right?
I laugh at that.
So-
yeah.
It's a little too late for that, but yeah.
Spoken like a man who's been fooled before. I forgot to tell everybody I'm playing George W. Bush.
Yeah, he hands you the money.
Okay, I'll look at it and see how much drugs it will buy.
Please fail your accounting. Please, God, fail your accounting.
Make it accounting.
6.
Oh yeah, it will buy 7 drugs.
Damn it, that's the exact amount of drugs that I was expecting for that money.
Yeah, you don't have looks like you have LSD for him. You don't have a lot left. Basically, he buys the rest of it with that money.
Okay,
So yeah, you make the transaction.
I will make the transaction.
Oh, you're giving me the drugs?
Yeah, you gave me money. That's how it works, dude.
Oh, okay, cool, great. I'll take the drugs. Thank you. I'll count them like I know what I'm doing. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, 7 drugs. I'll put it in my pocket. I guess we're done here then.
I'll pretend to update my notes.
Are you really writing shit down?
I write everything down. I'll wink at Gentle G.
I'll look at Gentle G like, for real, this dude's writing shit down.
Yeah, well, he's a detective.
I'll look at Malone like, you're a detective?
Yeah.
Fuck, man. I'll shove that drug so deep down my pocket and just get up from the table.
Yeah, you see G laughs.
What was your name again,
Sit
pal?
down.
Nice doing drugs with you guys. Oh, you want me to sit down?
Yes.
How serious does he look?
He looks pretty serious.
Fuck! I will sit down.
So what's your name again?
Karate Man.
What do the most people call you?
I'd not say in front of op cop say. Is that right? Am I doing it right?
Well, he knows your face, so
My name is Robert Paulson.
okay.
I look very nervous. I'm sweating visibly. Mom spaghetti.
Because G yeah, G looks very amused by you. But as he's sort of talking to you, trying to get to know, he thinks you're funny. And he thinks how awkward you are is funny. So he's trying to make you feel awkward and be more funny to him.
Can I tell you that legitimately awkwardness is brought to you by old-fashioned Ramones Kraken rum that he gave me? I normally drink Malibu. This is Dave speaking, by the way. Not Karate Man.
Gonna tell you, G, from Karate Man to you.
Look,
old-fashioned.
This is meta. I put this in brackets. It means I'm out of character. This is all brought to you by Ramon. Thank you, Ramon. Okay. I'll go back to Karate Man now.
Because as he's trying to like just draw information out of you, which I imagine you think is a little funny because he's
I'm getting
amused.
I'm getting amusement out of this too. Yeah.
And then I don't know if you might feel a little bad for the vagrant who's buying drugs.
Yeah.
But it's not long into the conversation before Robert and Ian approach the table, and they have a sort of an urgent look on their face.
Robert and Ian?
Robert and Ian, thank you.
You mean Steve and Ian?
Steve and Ian. Yeah, Robert is Marianne's boyfriend. So
Shit, it's Rob
Steve
Torres, everybody.
Steve and Ian. It looks like G looks at them sort of concerned, but then, all right, you guys stay put. Let me go handle something.
He's talking to us? Mm-hmm. I just kind of look down.
Yeah, he slides out of the booth on your side. Stay here and watch everything. And he pats the small of your back, and then he leaves with them.
Are you his girlfriend?
What do you think?
I just kind of thought that you may be business partners, but then he touched your butt, and I thought maybe you're a girlfriend. I'm just curious. It doesn't matter. I'm not interested in you if that's what you're thinking. I'm just curious if you're his girlfriend. That's all. Me and Marianne kind of have a thing going. We're pretty exclusive.
Oh, yeah, you guys hit it off.
I do have her phone number. And you do not.
I'll just show her the phone number. Or show him the phone number.
I am a man. I don't have a purse. Oh, I see. I guess we're not mutually exclusive like I thought.
Do I have the ability to unlock the suitcases that are attached to the table?
You have lock picking, correct?
Yes.
Then yes.
Okay, I don't have a key though.
No, you don't have a key.
Okay, that was my question.
He has the key on him.
Right.
But
Nicole, are you about to derail this game? Is this like a From Dusk Till Dawn situation where like the first half of the game is something completely different than the second half where we're running away from your like boyfriend drug dealer who's trying to kill us?
I just want to be prepared for all situations.
Okay, I'll shoot the two bodyguards on the right in the head. You get the two bodyguards on the left.
We'll ride off on the orange horse.
I'll pee everywhere to cause a distraction. We got this.
Because while you guys are kind of sitting there awkwardly together, despite the loud music, you do hear several extremely loud gunshots.
Oh, no, that draws my attention. I'll look towards the sound of the gunshots.
It looks like it's coming from close to the door of Studio 54. And then you hear people start screaming.
Which direction did they go whenever they left?
Looks like they went outside.
I will look.
Direct, like where the gunshots are coming from.
I will look at Malone. I don't say anything, Josh, but the expression on my face is, please fucking save me. Please save me, you tiny detective angel.
Okay. What are the bodyguards doing?
As soon as the gunshots go off, they start going that way.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Two of them do.
I know it's probably an impossible task, but I'm gonna do a quick look around the room just to see if there's any danger anywhere else. If that was maybe a distraction, if something's coming from somewhere else, I'm gonna just do a quick glance around the room.
I am holding a ceremonial dagger. Should I mention that now?
That's standard.
Yeah.
Make a spot hidden.
It's a 34. My skill is 85, so that's a pass.
Yeah, because you hear the gunshots, people scream, people are filing out and going toward fire exits and things like that. It's starting to break into panic. You hear people yelling, the music stops, but as you stand up and look around, you notice what does stand out to you as being strange is that in all this mass panic, it makes the people, they're hidden fairly well, but the people standing out who aren't having a reaction. So you see because you see with that one, you see, as soon as you stand up, you see to your side and slightly behind you, there are two people dressed in black, like you can assume to blend in, entirely in black, and it looks like they each have their hand against a wall.
Okay. I'm gonna. We're the only ones at the table, right?
Yes.
Okay.
The three of
Can you describe the location of the table in relation to the larger room of the club?
Because say it's a really large room, and you are, if it is a square, you are in sort of this corner. You're not in the rear right-hand corner. You're a little off toward the center. You're in between the center and the corner.
Are we level or are we raised or
You're
lowered?
You're raised a little bit.
Raised a little bit.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to yell to you to cover me, and I'm going to get under the table and try and unhook these suitcases from the table.
Okay.
I am like, what the fuck is going on?
I'm gonna keep your head down. I'm just gonna shove them
You're gonna
down.
pull me down?
And I'm gonna like grab you by the shoulder because that's probably all I can reach.
Look, man, I'm karate man. I don't like deal or anything.
All right.
I just use
Fine.
sometimes, occasionally.
I'm just gonna duck down and go under the table with her. What did I see? 2 people.
Make a luck roll.
Me?
Chili
Make
dog.
a luck roll?
2 guys dressed in black. Wherever describe where they're standing. Something's not as it seems. And while I'm pulling out my gun.
Barely made it.
Okay. Yeah.
79.
As he's pulling you down, as he says that, as he pulls you around to pull you down, that's happened where you spin around and you see behind your table, more well hidden than the others, as you see, looks like there's another person with their hand against the back wall.
Did I notice the 2 other guys?
Once he says it, you do.
Oh.
But you notice the third one that he didn't see, and this one is close enough that you can see it looks like they've made a swipe of blood down the wall.
As he pulls me down, there's another one behind us with bloody hands.
I'll do a quick peek up.
Yeah, once he points it out, it's this one is more. This is better hidden than the others. But yes, once he spots it, then you see it.
Looks like he did the church basement a little too hard.
You guys got a rival gang in town? Dress all in black?
We don't have any rivals.
She's right.
So I'm going to try and unlock.
Make a lockpick.
How many suitcases are there?
Now there are 2.
There are only 2. Okay.
And I'm gonna go pee.
This is no time for that.
Excuse me, this is very important.
Okay.
They'll
the
understand.
first one, I did not. I got a 57 and 53. So I did not unlock it.
Okay.
I will look at
Wait.
you like, what are you doing?
Sorry, I was looking at the wrong thing. I did get it because it's 59. I was looking, I'm sorry, at fast talk instead of locksmith.
Okay. Yeah, you're picking quickly.
that
And
one.
it's difficult, but you.
I'm going to shake your shoulders. Dawn, your name is Dawn, correct?
Donna?
Donna, I'm sorry. Look, I never got your name, to be honest. Chili Dog doesn't know who you are. You're Gentle G's girlfriend. I'll shake your shoulder, Gentle G's girlfriend.
I'm just going to push your hand off.
Are you, what are you doing?
And the second one I did not get. I got 64.
Okay.
So I got one of them off.
Yep. You unhook one.
You are bad at this.
I will pistol
Look, I
whip
can do better
Chili
than that.
Dog.
Look roll, right? Look what are you doing?
I just told you I was going to pistol whip you for talking smack.
I'm not talking smack. What are you doing? You're going to get us killed. Do you work here?
Yeah. What is everyone doing in the midst of the chaos?
Well, I went to the bathroom.
I'm
washed
There's
my
something
hands.
on your head.
I'm freaking out. I think it's from the headset.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think it's debris from the cult attack.
It's my new hair growing in, guys.
After I get
I like it.
After I get the one suitcase that I can unlock off, then I'll position myself so that because we're facing toward the floor, so that I will take out my gun and position myself so I can see the two.
Okay.
people.
Yeah.
Are you going to shoot somebody?
There's one behind you, but you can position yourself where you can
Yeah.
see 2, and it looks like they
I'll be
are
under the table.
Okay. Yeah, because
Okay.
they're standing motionless. It looks like they have. Now you can see it looks like all of them are making basically like a bloody handprint down the wall.
I'll look at Malone. Can you get me out of here, please?
That's that's top priority.
Thank you.
What did I miss today?
She unlocked one of the
was
suitcases.
unlocking. Yeah.
Okay, are we like an initiative or what are we doing?
Not at the moment.
Okay.
I'm turning to you, tiny detective. Ooh, what are we? Can you get me out of here?
Yeah.
We need to get out of here.
Where's the closest exit?
I don't live here.
Are you any help at all?
You look like you live here. You tell me where the closest exit is.
Does it look like
Out of anyone here, you should know.
Are people running out? Is this?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's getting into mass hysteria.
You want out? You follow the crowd.
Okay. I mean, you give me an ultimatum like that, and I'm going to leave. All right, if you want to get rid of me that bad, does it look like... Can I see, like, any kind... Like, does anyone have a gun? Other than us, like, outside of this C-shaped table, do I see anybody who has a gun?
Bodyguards.
The bodyguards.
Security has...
Gentle G's bodyguards, or...
Gentle G's bodyguards look like they ran out front.
Okay. So they didn't go with
It looks
him,
like
but they
the
followed
54
him?
security guards look like they have guns.
I see.
54.
Studio 54.
Oh. It's like, that's a
The
lot of fun.
54 security guards in front of you.
What does it look like the security guards are doing?
Trying to get people out orderly or calm them down. Not working at all, though.
I see.
Everyone is, from the combination of drugs and the music and everything, it's just panic. And people are stumbling over each other, hurting each other. Like, it is...
I don't like
It is a mess.
Is there one exit, or they're going out multiple exits?
It looks like everyone is rushing for the front door.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
You know there is an exit in the back.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if I can get the attention of a security guard.
Okay. As you go up and you try to signal to one, suddenly everything in the room, there's no music going on, but you feel like a bass note was struck hard. And it makes three of you just feel unsettled. And then you see a lot of people still in the room immediately start, some start to vomit, some start to bleed out of their eyes. Everybody make a sanity check.
Lord. Rolling against an 85. I made it for the 57.
I made it with a 24.
I did not make it with a 74.
Hold it together, tiny detective.
My eyes are bleeding. I'm projectile vomiting.
Here, take one drug.
You take 1 point of sanity damage.
Okay.
Yeah, because you don't know what the fuck just happened, but it is disturbing to see. And for some reason, the three of you are unaffected. But everyone else that is still in this building, security guards included, seemed like something that when that reverberation hit the building, it affected everybody but the three of you.
Like, what happens to the other people?
Because vomiting or bleeding, they're falling down.
So they no longer are escaping the
Right.
I mean, they are
a
just
lot of them are
disabled.
not. Some people are still like trying to move while they're getting out, but yeah, they're basically all disabled.
I'll pat Malone on his back. And as I'm checking to make sure I've got my drugs, I will see you later. And I'm going to try to leave this table area to one of the exits.
I'm going to pull on his shirt and be like, wait, there's a door out the back.
I'll look towards quote unquote the back. Do I see a door? Is there an exit that's marked?
There's not one that's marked. No, there's no exit sign.
You live here, so I believe you.
Everybody make a spot hidden.
I don't live here.
Nope.
It's a bunch of zeros, Tyler. It's a bunch of zeros. That's a 100.
Rolling against a 25, I have a 90. That is a fail.
I pass with a 44.
Because, yeah, you're telling them there's an exit, and whenever you turn to look at it, you see three individuals dressed in black going for that exit.
And do I know, does it exit to the street? It goes outside,
Yep.
or it's not like through a kitchen or
It
something?
exits through the street.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Three of those
Yep.
dudes in black just went out that way. Are we sure we want to follow them?
With the bloody hands?
I guess.
No, I do not want to follow them. No, is that a trick question?
Well, it might be better than going through this open floor.
What other exits are there?
And I'd like to know what's going on. Maybe we could catch one of them.
I think
Are you out of your mind? I just want to get back to my dojo / bodega / taxi cab garage, and you want to chase the men in black? No. No.
I'm going to say, let's get on with it. Just head for the back exit, and I'm going to kick you out with my big platform heel.
You're kicking me out from that behind the table? All right. I assume I just fall out.
It looks like most people aren't going that way. You're having to wade through blood and vomit because this scene has gotten grisly very quickly. But yeah, you exit out the back of the building into like the cool night air hit you because it was hot and started to smell weird, and that the building had an overall just awful presence. And yeah, as soon as you hit outside and you feel relief when you hit the night air, everybody make a spot hidden.
I did take my briefcase of drugs.
Okay.
Sorry, Nicole, I didn't mean for that to come off the table and hit you.
49 is a pass for me.
73 is a fail.
Fail with 89.
Yeah, because as soon as you get outside, everyone's looking around for those 3 individuals in black. You're the only one who happens to look up. And when you look up...
I always have to look up, Tyler.
Is that a trait?
That's why you get it. And that's when you see something large, leathery, with black wings. Basically, looks like it's carrying them, and it's jumping across a building into the shadows.
You just saw the Jersey Devil sign.
Yeah, and as you jump, like something about that seems
Not right.
that's fucked
ain't
up.
right.
Something's wrong. Something's weird. Make a sanity check.
Thank God I didn't make that check.
20. It is a pass.
Yeah, you guys see him. You see Malone look up and sort of pause for a second, but then you're like, okay, no, I didn't see that. You convince yourself it was them. They must have gotten in a car and gotten away from you.
Some kind of Russian vehicle or something. I don't know. Weird transportation. I don't know. They went that way.
Because about now you hear police sirens.
Do I know what?
We gotta get out of here.
Oh, I gotta go.
Really, guys? Do I know what is in the direction that they fled?
Make an idea.
An idea. What's that?
So how does
What is an idea?
since I have 1 point of Cthulhu mythos, would this be like in this situation, if I had seen that, I could like determine what it was?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just gonna roll because I don't see idea.
I just make a note then. That's fine.
21.
Because it flew off toward the south side, and what's over there is because you're trying to think, and then it sort of clicks with you like a lot of the religious buildings are over there, a lot of churches.
Do we know where the process building is? The process church.
You have a vague idea
Okay.
because it's a small, but yeah, you've definitely heard of it. And while you guys are sitting out, sort of getting your bearings, standing outside, you hear Steve and Ian. Even from to the side, you're behind the building. You can hear them from the front and side. They are absolutely losing their shit. A lot of people are screaming about that it's the son of Sam. It's the 44 caliber killer. He's targeting us, and you see a lot of it. Steve and Ian are really, they're the ones that are sort of leading this hysteria, saying stuff like that.
It's Uncle Sam. I gotta go. I'll stand up from outside the alleyway that I assume we're standing in, and I am going to just start moving towards any kind of opening that I see. I'm getting the fuck out of here. I don't want to have anything to do with this. I'm patting my pockets to make sure that I've got the drugs that I purchased, and I'm going to try to leave.
Yeah, you can run out into the street. It's probably the closest.
All right, I am going to attempt to run out to the street.
Yeah, from this way, you're not blocked by much. Like, you reach the street, and you look over, and in the middle of the street, you see laying there with 2 bullets in his chest and 1 in his head, you see Gentle G.
Oh, shit. Is anybody around?
You see, it looks like you see sirens coming this way, and you see it's Steve and Ian, and then some other people.
Do I know Steve and Ian?
Just when they came to the table
Okay.
to pull G away.
Okay. What are they doing? What is Steve and Ian doing?
Freaking the fuck out.
Like, I mean, are they looking at Gentle G or what's going on?
Yeah, they're pointing at him and screaming about, like, it was the son of Sam, it was the son of Sam. What's going on? We're being targeted.
Is he drawing a crowd?
Somebody help.
Are they causing more hysteria?
They are.
Okay, I'm going to try to persuade the crowd.
That'd be a fast talk because you're trying to do
a fast talk, okay. We'll do a fast talk then. I'll try to... nothing to see here, folks. You know what?
When I see you,
swamp gas.
yeah. Do you emerge alone, Malone?
I don't.
Malone.
All I've done, I guess, is once we stepped out, I saw the demon beast.
Yeah. Well, I ran out to the street.
Yeah, you ran away.
I'm just curious if you came out, like if you came out where I came out, and I notice you, I'm holding my hand up. I was like, don't let the girl come out.
I don't know. Or I mean, that's all I've done would be step outside, and then once I heard them causing hysteria, I would have went over there.
I don't want her to see her boyfriend dead.
Oh, do I see that? I thought he ran off.
I did. I thought
he started to run and basically got to the road, which is
so
very far
we
in
see
front
this.
of you. Yeah, you see him stop and turn.
Sorry, I misunderstood. I thought he went down an alley or something.
No,
and I didn't realize.
Basically, just around a building.
Okay, I didn't. Okay, well, if we see General G's body, then I'm going to that. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't take long. Like if you step out that way, following him a little bit, then you see it.
Okay.
I'm trying to be more sneaky because I have this big suitcase full of drugs. So I'm not just going to run out into the middle of the street. I'm going to try and sneak up around corners to try and find a way to go home with my drugs.
Everybody make a luck roll.
91 is a big fail.
72 for a big fail for me as well.
Success with a 53.
Because you're standing there and you basically when she grabbed the suitcase and you just got the fuck out.
Yes.
Not even thinking it, you've got the merce.
I look down at the man purse. Oh God, I don't know if this is a good thing or bad thing. I guess do I know what's in there?
No.
I will look in there.
You see a small black box, a copy of Dianetics.
Right. Great. Now I have two.
What else would you keep in there?
That was it.
That was
what about your notepad? You're writing your notes on.
I keep that in my pocket.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you keep that in your pocket. Sure. You just carry around this man purse.
Detective
for drugs,
Malone's secret diary.
drugs and religious text.
But yeah, if I see a body and I see him telling me to stop her, then I'll try to as she's coming out. You don't want to look at this.
I'm sure I've seen some pretty bad stuff in my day. Just let me there.
Not this.
Come on, I can handle it. Wrestle my way away.
All right, you're gonna find out sooner or later, but
Do I hear
just
any
brace
of this?
yourself.
Or is this just a conversation between them?
I'd say you could hear them.
No! I shout to Malone.
I'm pretty jaded at dead bodies at this point, so
Make an
I'm
idea roll.
I had to look. My handwriting was too small. My idea is a 70, and I rolled a 73. So I
Yeah.
just failed it,
Yeah.
barely.
You don't know what they're talking about. What are they making a big deal about?
Yeah.
Keep her back there. I'm serious.
Here's a good idea. Let's trade places. You come over here and keep her here, and I'll go over there and look at the dead body.
Fine.
But you guys, as you're talking, you see Steve and Ian. It's like they're causing more panic by just losing their shit, and it's spreading, and people are getting more and more hysterical.
You guys need to chill out for just a minute.
Yeah, no shit, guys. Chill out.
You can make a fast talk.
All right.
Is there some kind of assist mechanic in this?
I don't believe
I
so.
don't think so. I'm rolling against a 65. We'll see. 64. No joke.
Okay. Yeah, you succeed. You tell them to calm down.
Seriously. I do not know what's going on either. But we all need to get out of here before the cops arrive, right?
You see, they stop and look at you. But
Are you guys the cops? I don't know who you are.
it's like they stop. Like you calm them down for a second. They look at you, and then it's like you feel like your ears pop.
That's not good.
And then they immediately looks like they just start to shit and lose it all over again.
What's going on with my ears is the important question.
Yeah, you're not sure, but for some reason, whatever, and it seems like it's just spraying to people, getting more and more hysterical. The three of you are not.
I turn to Malone because you're the only one that I can see, other than Steve and Ian, I'm assuming. And we need to get out of here. We have to get out of here.
Just a minute.
You don't understand. We need to get out of here.
I'm gonna take a look L.A. Noir style of the body, like as
You're gonna open and close his bifold 10 times.
just pick up his hand, turn it over, turn it back over.
So I think it's investigation.
Looks fishy.
I don't see that skill.
I will switch positions with him and head to the alleyway.
And I will punch you in the face.
You're gonna punch me in the face for I didn't do anything.
You're not letting me by.
I didn't say that I was stopping you from passing. You can punch me if you want. It's fine. I didn't do anything.
I guess it's spot hidden again. I thought there was an investigation skill.
It may be, but we're using old character sheets.
Yeah.
So, oh damn, 87 is a fail.
Yeah, because you squat down and you look at his body and you see like there are big holes in him.
Yeah, that's specifically what I was looking for, to see if they match the 44 Bulldog 44.
Yeah, because it's obvious that they are big wounds. There's no missing that. So go ahead and make a knowledge.
Okay. 39 is a pass.
These you'd have to look at it further to know for sure, but they could have come from a 44 caliber.
Okay, well, since I don't have much time, I'm going to measure out the bullet wounds, like the entry and exit wounds.
Seems like the opposite thing of what you do when you don't have a lot of time.
Right.
Here, let me pull out my tape measure.
Yeah, you very quickly,
Fine, I'll eyeball it, man.
you can hold your pad to the side of the wound and just mark off the top and the bottom.
Yeah.
Right blood. I got punched in the face. I will try to Donna. I will try to stop you if you try to get through the alley.
I'm trying to get past him.
And I'm not going to resist her, so I'll definitely take a punch to wherever.
Yeah, she barrels through you, and yeah, when you hit out in the street and you see,
Donna, don't go.
yeah, you see the gruesome sight of your boyfriend Matt Gentile dead in the street, shot twice in the chest. 2 shots very close together, and then one looks like in the side of his face.
I will
Yeah, it is.
be shocked.
It is a horrible sight to see a loved one dead. Make a sanity check.
Donna, I tried to help you.
I failed.
Donna!
Yeah, when you see it, it seizes hold of you in a way that, I mean, you are a hard-boiled person. You have seen some shit, but seeing him dead like this, with everything that's going on in the city, and you know the serial killer is on the loose, it hits you hard. You take 6 points of sanity damage. Ooh. And that is enough to give you a form of permanent insanity.
Aww.
So because I took a certain number of points?
You took more than 4 points in a single round.
Okay.
Should have had this table marked.
I want you to do a loop of you just flipping through pages for like 10 minutes just to see if how many people actually listen through.
So for the next 90 hours.
90?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're so frightened. Now you'll have an extreme paranoia about being hunted and being a target and being a victim of murder.
For 90 hours.
Primarily stemming from the Son of Sam.
I'm also going to
take some sanity damage.
take some. Why not? I imagine I liked General G quite a bit. So,
yeah, you've had several dealings with him. It's sad. It's not enough to rock you like it would her, but
so I'm gonna just quickly check his pockets and stuff to see if he had anything illegal on him. I want to remove that.
He does have some drugs on him.
Yeah.
You find his copy of Dianetics.
Okay.
His wallet.
Was that illegal? I mean, did he have?
He has an inordinate amount of cash in there.
No, I mean I'll leave that.
Okay.
But yeah, just anything, because I imagine the cops are gonna find him like this.
Just as you're flipping through, yeah, there are pictures of him. There are pictures of Donna. You do see a ticket stub for Star Wars. Credit cards, a lot of cash, but yeah, nothing that'll
I'll take the picture of him and Donna.
Okay.
And the drugs if he had them on him, but that'll be it.
Look, what you masturbate to is your own thing. It's fine. No judgment from Chili Dog.
Yeah, so you probably have another minute before the cops get here.
All right.
I'm reeling in the alleyway from being hit.
I'm insane for 90 hours.
You're insane. Spoilers, I peed while you went insane. What happened? You went insane. I heard that much.
Yes, I'm insane for 90 hours. I'm now super paranoid of being murdered.
I feel like that is probably appropriate. I have not made a sanity check, but I am also afraid of being murdered right now. I think that we should get out of here. That's what I say when I pull myself up off the dirty fucking street. I have a condom stuck to my face. We should get out of here. I pull it off. This is the 70s. Why is there a condom here? We don't use these.
I'll look up at Donna. You gonna be all right?
Look, she's not gonna be okay. Look at her.
All right, we'll mourn later. Let's get out of here for now.
Mourn later. You're a machine.
I am. Thank you.
I mean that as a compliment.
Where are you going?
I've got an apartment.
I just kind of make eyes at Donna, which are apparently just crazy, and I'm like, I guess fine. I guess that's okay. We're not going back to my place, so yeah, I'm not leading the detective back to my place, so fine, we'll go to your place.
Okay.
It's nothing against you, Malone. It's just, look, I do not want to go.
Like I can't find out where you live.
Do you know my name?
I know your face, and you probably got a reputation.
Last name Dog, first name Chili. I do not have a fucking reputation. This is my first one, I'll have you know. Look, I just want to get a little high. Is there anything wrong with that?
Make an idea roll.
66 is... No, that's a fail.
Okay. Yeah, you just hear him talk and then...
No, I think drugs are perfectly healthy. I mean...
I can tell from metagaming that you don't know who I am.
All right, well, I guess we'll go back to my apartment.
Okay.
It's probably not much, just whatever.
There are plenty of cabs around that you can catch and take over to your apartment.
I have a question. Is Malone, Josh, this is for you. How dead set on you are you in getting to your apartment? Like, is that like your main goal?
That's just the first place I thought of that would be safe.
Okay. I'm just curious, like, if you are kind of like guiding us there, I want to make sure that Donna is as okay as she can be. So, like, not any kind of like any weird way or anything. It's just like I feel like the whole time I'm like, I feel really bad. I didn't want you to see that. I'm sorry that you had to see that. I tried to tell you, you punched me. I did not want you to see that. And I'll follow Malone.
Yeah, I'll try to call a cab, I guess, and take us back to my apartment.
You kind of make it there in relative silence, just kind of being shocked from your experience as you reach your apartment and lead everyone upstairs.
Now that, because I saw that he took my boyfriend's copy of Dianetics, I want to compare the 3 copies and see if they all have similar, like, annotations.
They're all very similar, but you can tell the notes in the margins, while they're almost the same words, you can tell they're not like photocopied annotations. Looks like each one is written by hand, some a little different than others. So the script is not exactly the same.
Okay.
Once it seems like she's calmed down a little bit, I'll pull out the picture that I took. Thought you might want this.
I'm going to make myself a drink.
Do you have liquor?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure I do.
I'm not even asking. I feel like such a badass. I'm just taking a detective's liquor and just pouring it into his glass and drinking it. No, I'm not making a show of it or anything. I'm just, enjoying it.
Yeah, when he hands you back that picture, because you realize once they find his body, they're going to take his possessions. They're going to catalog it as evidence, and once something goes in there, you're not going to see it again. So now that you have this, it's probably outside of going to your apartment, you might have more, but his personal picture of you and him, like, you recover 2 points of sanity whenever he gives it back to you.
I'm going to hand her she looks like a whiskey girl. I don't know. I have no idea. But I'm going to hand her an old-fashioned.
All right.
A neat old-fashioned.
I'll drink it.
You look like you could use this as I'm slugging one down.
Yeah, it steadies your nerves for a little bit. You don't feel as paranoid for the next hour.
Were you guys together for long?
2 weeks. No, I'm just kidding.
I push her out of the window.
No, we've been together and working together for 4 years.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Me
and
too.
I'll hold up my glass to Gentle G.
I will toast him with my glass.
Clink.
Yeah, you kind of sit there, and once you drink and wind down, sort of the adrenaline wears off, and you're all tired and worn out. The kind of the looming thought behind everybody is you remember those people and the bloody handprints. Do you tell them what you saw?
No, because I'm convincing myself
Convinced
that
it's nothing?
Yeah.
And then the people, the reaction, and then even sort of that hysteria that was spreading.
How do my ears feel?
You haven't experienced anything again.
Okay.
But the looming thought is, why were the three of you okay? And then as you sit there, I imagine you could talk a little bit, but for the most part, fatigue is just going to crush you.
Yeah,
Everyone falls asleep.
If I think that, if it's obvious that it was just the three of us, I'm gonna glance back at those three notebooks, the Dianetics notebooks on the table.
Yeah, as you see those three worn copies as all of you sort of fade away into sleep. And that closes August 5th.
Awesome.
Didn't even shoot nobody.
So basically, our theme song is Moves. Let's take more drive. TADPOG.com. Not going to get the regular outro spiel, so...
Moves by Sycamore Drive, but slowed down so it's a little creepier.
But Patreon.com/TADPOG.
So, hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next week.